Miami is a 3-point favorite against Arizona. This line was 3.5. We pegged it on Sunday night and we liked Arizona. It made no sense to us that because of Tua, this line was as high as it was. Since the game last night, it's come down to 3, trending towards 2.5 based on what we see with the juice, probably from the Cards win last night. But I mean, you said it the other day, Tua's been out for a month. So it's a lot of credit for this Miami team to be all of a sudden much better than it had been with Tua coming back.
Yeah, I think from the professionals' perspective, like a lot of guys I talk to that do like Miami here, it's the Tua at home. We always talk about this. They're a different team at home, especially when they play teams that are below 500, right? Like historically, Tua in this offense, they beat up on bad teams at home in that sun. Arizona fits that description, right? And then you mix in Kyler Murray. I don't think he's won back-to-back game chads in like 2-3 years.
I was kind of upset that they won last night
Yeah,
because I liked this at 3.5.
me too.
And I was worried about like him winning last night. To me, changes things a little bit. And he's also better at home.
We talk about it all the time. He's inconsistent. He plays well and then he doesn't. Even that game last night, I know he did enough to win the game, but it's like, man, he's just so inconsistent. And it's, at what point do the excuses run out? Like he's had a bunch of seasons under his belt. They have all their weapons on offense, and at the end of the day, it falls on Kyler. So I'm having a tough time with this one because I want to take Arizona, but I know a lot of really smart, wise guys right now like this Miami team in this spot. So I'll have a better opinion for it on Thursday, but right now I'm undecided.
FYI, Evan Abrams is reporting that Diana Rossini of The Athletic is reporting the Rams could trade Cooper Kupp and are willing to take on his full salary. So that could have an impact on the Thursday game. The other
Send
stuff
Stafford to the Browns.
I know, right?
Like let him get behind some type of other offensive line because I'm with you. Like him being behind that offensive line, the Rams, it's only a matter of time before he takes a bad shot.
Yeah, 100%. A couple of things I would say about the Dolphins that I'm not understanding. Tua played in the first game. To your point, they get these teams that aren't very good on the road in the sun. They barely beat the Jaguars. They needed a Jason Sanders last-second field goal to beat the Jaguars, who it turns out are a terrible team. They beat them by a field goal. Tua's out the next game. Since then, they have not scored more than 16 points in a game without Tua. Their best player on defense is Calais Campbell, who's about 183 years old. And they actually gave up 31 points to the Tennessee Titans. Like, this is not a very good team. So we're giving them a lot of credit. And the one thing I'll say, I looked this up yesterday too. This might make a difference. This could be a very close game. We expect it to be a very close game.
Yeah.
Miami is ranked 31st in the NFL in special teams. The Arizona Cardinals have two kickers because Matt Prater was injured, that rank in the top 14 in terms of kicking, according to Pro Football Focus. Jason Sanders, remember there are 32 teams in the NFL. Jason Sanders, the Dolphins kicker, 33rd in the NFL. He's already missed 4 field goals this season. So just saying.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff not to like about Miami. Doesn't need to be a pick.
But like again, if it's 3.5 in contest, how are we not tempted? That's the whole thing with this. Like
I'm totally tempted at 3.5.
Right.
Like, of course I am. I already bet it. You can see it in the app. I bet Arizona at 3.5.